The Mili Muhayak MU, or National Combat Aircraft Program, also known as TFX, officially started on December 20 to manufacture a fifth-generation combat aircraft domestically, a sign that was attached to the jet's spine the same day that the footage was captured on November 21 confirms this. Air Force representatives from Turkey. Official visits to the assembly line were made by the Defense Industrial Agency and the Ministry of Defense. In the video, it can be seen that the wings, fuselage, and the majority of the interior components of the airplane have all been built. The is devoid of an ejection seat, contemporary avionics, outward key-aided tail fins, horizontal stabilizers, dual engines, and tail fins. The prototype of the aircraft is anticipated to be finished in 2023, with the first flight taking place in 2025. In January 2022, Turkish President Erdogan also reaffirmed this schedule. The precise timeline in which the Turkish Air Force would deploy the aircraft, however, seems to be a matter of some uncertainty. It was originally planned for the first units from the production cycle to enter service as early as 2020. The Turkish Air Force is expected to start acquiring the aircraft, nevertheless, in the early 2030s. Despite program-related difficulties, the foundation of the development of the TFX fighter jets is the concept of a modern stealth air superiority fighter. When the TFX jet was first conceived in early 2010, it was intended to replace Turkey's in the F-16C/D fighter fleet. The Turkish Air Force did not have an immediate need for a fifth-generation fighter at the time because Turkey was a crucial partner in the development of F-35 Joint Strike Fighters and had planned to buy 100 F-35s. Even the F-35 program received up to $1.4 billion in investment. However, as payback for the Ankar's earlier purchase of Russia's S-400 missile defense, Turkey was expelled from the F-35 program in 2019 by Washington. The country's long-term participation in the F-35 program would have resulted in $9 billion in potential economic activity, in addition to the loss of Ankar's $1.4 billion investment. In some ways, the TFX program offers a lifeline for Turkey's domestic military industry as it bounces back from these huge and unanticipated losses. But the nation's capacity to develop the aircraft also faces new obstacles. Turkey chose the F-110, GE-129, or F-110, GE-132 after burning a General Electric turbofan to propulsion due to the loss of the F-35s in 2018. However, the worsening of U.S.-Turkish relations made it seem unlikely. The Turkish government announced a competition in July to create an indigenous turbo and engine to power TEX fighter fighters. The Rolls-Royce engine is an additional option. GE originally won the contract to supply the TEX power plant on October 20. To supply Turkey's future platforms and potential third-party sales, Rolls-Royce proposed a cooperative production deal. The company promised to create an engine manufacturing facility in Turkey that would also make engines for helicopters, tanks, and missiles as part of their bid. Besides those for the TEX in 2017, a contract of more than £100 million, US $120 million, was reached between T and another British business, B Systems, for the development of the Turkish fighter jet in February 2022. Systems BA tweeted, "Working together, we add knowledge and engineering prowess to the TFX initiative." Although buying a Russian engine has been suggested, doing so is currently very unlikely given the ongoing turmoil in Ukraine and the sanctions imposed on Moscow. In the meantime, Turkey plans to buy 40 brand new S-16 Block 72nd planes together with the required equipment to upgrade an additional 80 of its existing F-16C/D aircraft. The updated and improved F-16s would act as a stopgap measure until a TFX can be made widely available. Such a settlement is not assured, though, considering the poor relations between Anchorage and Washington.